Good morning, Ada Sparks here with a word of hope. I have a scripture I want to share with you this morning that comes out of Jeremiah. It's chapter 1 and it's verse 5, and it's the Lord. He's talking to Jeremiah, which we know was a great prophet. And he says, I formed you in the belly before I knew you. And before you came forth out of the womb, I sanctified you, and I ordained you to be a prophet. Now that's just wild. That means that before he was ever a baby, before he was ever even in the womb of his mother, the Lord already knew who he was and what he was going to be. Like, we always go to these sonograms and we're like, oh, what's the gender? And oh, I wonder what my baby's going to be. And we get so excited with these gender reveals and dreaming up our plans for our children or our nieces or grandbabies. But God knows the purpose truly before the baby's ever even there. He has a purpose. You see, you were born on purpose for a purpose. But sometimes as we get a little further in life and it's not just a precious little bundling baby, we feel like maybe life has taken us on a different journey. Maybe we've made some decisions or things have happened to us, other people's decisions, and we're like, I just can't fulfill that purpose anymore. I've, had too many things happen to me. Well, I have this $20 bill here, and I'm just wondering if I crumbled up this $20 bill, if I dipped it in some water and let a car run over it, and maybe even took this $20 bill and said, this $20 bill, it had a purpose. This $20 bill didn't come as a surprise. It wasn't an accident, and maybe it's just been beat up a little bit. Maybe even it fell off the counter. Maybe even it's been torn a couple of times. Man, this is hard to tear. Maybe even it's been torn, broken a few times. Is it worth anything less? Can I still take this torn 20 to the grocery store? Absolutely. It's still worth the same amount. Even though it's been torn, even though it's been crumbled, even though it's been broken, it still holds the same purpose. It still has the same value, just like you do. And you may feel like God doesn't look at you the same, but He does. He knew that you were worth one thing, one purpose, and you still hold that same value in His eyes. So look to Him to fulfill that purpose. Maybe it's going to look a little bit different. Maybe this 20 is going to look a little bit different, but it still holds the same value. You were born on purpose, for a purpose. Be wise, not afraid. God bless.